Hey, Mike and Daniel with you one last time here. We've got one last video for you telling you about the discipleship training. And it's amazing because it's coming up in literally a week. Next Wednesday,
Yeah.
we're going to start this training. And so we're pumped for it. We hope you've been excited through these videos, hearing all these experiences getting shared.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing we haven't really shared about is the actual material that we use to
Mm-hmm.
guide us in the group. And so I thought it would be a great idea to hear from a couple that went through it last summer and let you just hear the power of strong questions and how those are used in the group to really open people up, to get to know each other, and to see transformation happen in your own life. So let's check that out.
The study on discipleship has caused me to reflect on the many years that we've been in different Bible studies. I suppose close to 49 years, and the difference between the discipleship course and the studies we were in, they were worship and Bible study and prayer, fellowship, and it was all good things. Uh, the uh, the discipleship part, if that happened, it was just kind of casual, accidental. So comparing the two, the formats with the discipleship program, I think the relational aspect is probably the biggest thing that has impacted me, realizing how you have to develop close relationships with each other, so that you feel free to share and develop accountability, and that has made a big difference, I think, in my thinking about the need for one, the smaller size of the group is works the best. I think it's a very positive experience that I've had.
Well, my thinking was along the same line, except I think I felt that I was more of a seed planter. I wasn't one who would follow through with someone. And as I think back to the Bible studies that we were in, sometimes as a couple, for many years as a couple, but I was also in Bible study fellowship and community Bible study and Kay Arthur studies, which sometimes were really tough for me, and I didn't think I could do it. But this was so much different. The relational aspect of the people in that group last summer, we bonded so quickly and trusted in each other so quickly that keeping each other's confidences wasn't a difficult thing. And really opening myself up about some yucky things in my life wasn't difficult. And other people's lives, sure, surprised me to a little extent sometimes. But because they shared, we have shared since then and brought ourselves closer to each other. And that wouldn't have happened without that initial bonding that was really so close.
Yes, the questions are designed to get you to really think about yourself, where you're at, and help you to open up about your life and your shortcomings and where you need prayer.
Now, it's true that I haven't started a group yet. And am I fearful? Yes. Am I digging my heels in the sand a little bit? Yes. But I know that I'm going to. I know that God has called me to start a group. I'd be much more comfortable with a real little group, and yet I know from Paul's experience that even though he maybe had 8 people that he thought might be coming, all of a sudden one night doesn't work out for somebody. Somebody else's job changes, and he ends up with 3 or 4, and that's really good. And so that gives me a little more comfort in my future. And when I when I heard from Mike and Daniel the names of some women that they thought would work well with me in my group, it really was comforting to me because I found that all those names were women that I really cared about, didn't necessarily know well enough, but would be good to be in a group with. So I'm still thinking I'm going to start a group by fall. I saw some pluses in my life that people have confirmed were pluses, such as it's easy for me to meet people, it's easy for me to be friendly, it's easy for me to get together for lunch with someone, but the idea of being a disciple maker was really foreign to me. But the questions, the lessons, time after time, the scriptures we were to read confirmed that we are to be disciple makers. And it doesn't go anywhere else. We are to be disciple makers.
I don't know how encouraging it was for you to hear Paul and Dee share, but for Mike and I, it really warmed our heart and brought a tear to our eyes just to hear from someone who has so much more experience than us, who've been in church, been in Bible studies, been in fellowship with people for longer than we've been alive, yet here they are saying that they took so much value from the things that they learned along with us by our side in the summer discipleship training, and it encouraged me just to hear how the things that Mike and I have put together and the curriculum that Mike has built with the help of others and the use of powerful questions as our tool for discipleship just really has made a difference not only in their lives, our lives, but in the people in these groups. And what we found is that just the sky is the limit for discipleship when you do it the way that God has told us, when you do it the way that the Master Jesus has showed us. So here we are. We've got 1 week, as Mike said, until the training starts. It's starting on the second Wednesday in March. And we just want to encourage you to get involved in this. We only do this once a year, and so who knows what's going to happen over the next year. Get involved now. And I just want to let you know we've got at a max 14 spots for the training, and we think 6 of the spots are filled already. So don't hesitate on this. There's a link in the email. There's a link underneath the video as well to sign up for the course. Sign up for us. Let us know that you can be there, and we'll get right in contact with you, get the materials that you need to get started, and then we'll see you on that first Wednesday. If you have any questions, email us. If you have any questions, see us at church on Sunday, shoot us a phone call, whatever it might be, because we want you involved, and I believe God is going to move at Woodlands and on this mountain in powerful ways. So don't hesitate. Sign up now. Be a part of what God is doing in our church.
Now's the time for us to rise and carry